Hey, howdy, and good morning. Man, this morning we're taking a hard left. I want to talk to you about something, and I want your comments because this is going to be interesting. So I'm a business owner, and I've been with people, customers, employees, vendors for decades. And there was a topic that came up, and it caught my ear. And it was, James, how do we handle bad customers? Wow. So let's talk about some things with that. So if you're a business owner, or actually if you're just in life and you relate to other people, you're going to come across people that occasionally rub you the wrong way. And I want to talk about that. So I deal with people professionally. Okay? I'm a professional people person. So a lot of people say, no, you're a master electrician and this is what you do. It's like, that's the stuff. My business is people. 100%. And if you're in business, most of you, your business is people business. Think about it. Why would somebody choose you and do business with you and give you their money if they didn't feel some sense of credibility or trust with you? People. So I want to talk to you about handling bad customers. And it's kind of clickbait because I'll say this, and not to sound Pollyanna, I don't think there's really that many bad customers out there. What I find is there's people who make us uncomfortable. I think there's people who will hold us accountable for our lack of planning or our inability to keep a schedule. And that makes us uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. So I want to talk about a couple of things. And a good friend of mine, Mr. Paul, we were talking about that. Whenever I use the word handle, I've got a problem with me. Okay? So I've got two boxes. Bear with me. This will help you. I've got a people box, and I've got a problem box. So, bear with me. Some of you other old timers are going to say, wow, this is garbage. There are some bad customers. You know what? There are some people out there that are sociopaths, but it's really like 1 in 5,000. Not that many, okay? Here's a situation. This is an old rusty contactor. I got to show you this up close. It's super ate up. This is an old contactor from a big irrigation pump system. We're going to call this our situation, okay? So I want to tell you this. If you got this thing happening, a couple of things I want to tell you is you handle problems and you understand people. I know, right away, you're like, oh, that's garbage. People don't need to be understood. They need to be handled. They need to be led and directed and manipulated. Even though you wouldn't say that publicly, it's kind of what you mean. And if you're a type A person that's kind of giving direction to the whole world around you, you're absolutely saying that. People are either a resource or they're slowing you down. Let that sink in. So if you've got customers, people you're relating to, it could be employees, a couple of things I want to throw out to you. And this won't be the last conversation, but from my experience, and again, I've been hiring, firing, and training people for a long, long time. Number one, voice of my wife in my head, and I'll share this vast wisdom with you. This is a surprise. You are not the center of the universe. It's not about you. That's right. I said that. So I've had people that we deal with them, and all of a sudden they've changed, or they're kind of irrational, or they're super angry, or they're picky, or you just fill in the blank. So again, always separate out the stuff that's just inconvenient, because if you're handling people, they're always going to be inconvenient. They're people. Problems you can handle. You need to distinguish that. So everything that comes out of another person's mouth to you or about you is not personal. I've had people then when we went back, it turns out that their spouse had died recently. Turns out that they had some kind of terminal illness. Their life had a bigger deal going on. I am not the center of the universe. So first thing I would tell you is, it's not all about you, okay? Deal with clients. Number two, before you get fussy and you take your situation, your person, and you drop them in the problem box, have you done what you're supposed to do? So I tell my people all the time, and we got a situation and one of my people is upset with a client, and I'll say, did we do what we were supposed to do? If we did, well, great, we're in a great position and we can feel pretty happy and secure. No worries. Again, it's not personal then. However, if we didn't keep a promise, if we weren't on time, if we didn't do what we were supposed to do, guess what? We need to clean up in-house first before we label that other person as a bad customer or a bad employee. Okay? It's not all about you. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? I'm going to stop there. You know why? Again, after dealing with literally probably hundreds of thousands of people, all of my angst and all of my, I wish this person would stop emailing me. I thought we had a deal, or fill in the blanks, or why won't this employee do what they're supposed to do? When I realized that it's not about me, that people have other things going on in their life besides doing business with me, shocker. And the second thing is a lot of times those situations happen because I didn't do what I was supposed to do when I was supposed to do it. Okay? When I factor those two big things out, the people part, it's actually pretty simple and it's rare. And I'll tell you, I'll just throw a number at it for all my math people. It's probably literally 1 out of 10,000 that I literally have another human being, a client, who is literally kind of a bad person. They're dishonest or there's just something wrong, okay? But it's super rare, much less than what I hear people complaining about. So, you know what? I'll challenge you this week. Have fun. Try this. Remember that people are people and problems are problems. And I know people will say all problems are people problems, but handle problems, understand people, and I bet if you try that and do the deal, your level of angst and people draining will go way, way down. Have a great day.